Welcome to Tabletop Gaming Guild. Tabletop Gaming Guild is all about the experiences and memories that playing games with friends and families can create. Today I'll be doing a solo playthrough of Moonrakers Luminor. This is a Steam game that is a free-to-play game that's brought out by the makers of Moonrakers. I just got the Kickstarter recently and it had an ad in it for this free-to-play Steam game, so I thought I'd try it out. Oh, it requires Moonraker board game to play. Okay, so I need to make sure I have these items. Command terminal for each player. So, got my command terminal. I got my hazard dice. Ooh, camera's over here. Hazard dice. I've only so far unboxed this game, and I've played the base game on Tabletop Simulator for it so far. But yeah, here's crew cards. So I'm just kind of getting used to what everything is and where it is still. Ship parts, that should be these cards. Ship parts. Okay, what else do I need? Access to all action cards. Okay. Action deck. So, nice metal coins that came with the game. I'll set those aside for now. So I need to separate all the crew and the ship parts by color. Not something you would normally do in the regular game. Whether I'm gonna have space at my desk for everything I need, I am not sure, but we will find out. This has got to be exciting watching me sort out the cards, but probably trim it down a little bit. So, this is already going to clearly be significantly different than the card game. Okay, so let's start this game. See what we're getting into. Debris cloud. Hey there, the name's Cal. I'm here to get you up and running. We got a word out of a top secret Utopian Alliance operation. Its code is Luminor. That this classified action authorizes an unknown number of UA generals to use any means to undermine the Moonrakers. A spy planted deep in the UA Secretary General's office has sent a drone with information about the Luminor plan. We need to find that drone. It's hidden somewhere in the debris cloud. Before we get going, who's in your flight squad? Okay, I am currently playing solo. I will go with blue. Flying solo. Best luck, Moonraker. Let's use some system checks before I send you off on your own. I'm ready. Before we do that, I'm going to do a scan of your ship to make sure everything is installed properly. Forgive this formality, but we just met and things get rocky out here. I need to know your ship isn't going to fall apart. Loadout check. Okay, so I need to make sure I have the appropriate action cards. So I get to start with the reactors, because that's the order. 2 damage, 2 thrusters, 1 miss, 2 shields. And that should be it. Okay. Draw 5 cards. So basically I got 2 shields, a reactor, a damage, and a thruster in my starting hand. Can never be too careful, but everything checks out. Let's get to it. Power on your LiDAR scanners. This drone should be hidden somewhere in the debris cloud. Continue. Okay, make sure you block any stray debris with your shields. Also, if you need help with anything, your computer should provide prompts whenever you see the eye icon. Information icon. Okay. Hazard. Distribute and roll 1 hazard dice. Okay. Done. So I play cards. I do have the cards I need. I didn't get any hazards, so if I rolled a hazard, I would have to use shields to block it. So, oh yeah, it says it up here. I read it out loud. Didn't process because I was just trying to be entertaining with my voices. Not that I'm a voice actor or any good at voices, but I try. So I succeeded. And done. Great work. You found it. Get ready. Our work here isn't done. We need to break down the drone shields to get the data inside. Anytime you press a button with a recycle icon, refresh your hand. Okay, done. Okay, so I gotta refresh. Let's see. Discard all played cards and all cards in my hand. I get 5 fresh cards. Huh. Ironically, I'm setting up my deck. I somehow left out a miss card, so I'm missing a miss. So I'll throw that in. That's because I should have had 5 cards just now. Okay. Remember, shields up. There's still a lot of debris rolling around here. Now let's break this thing open. Roll a hazard die. Ooh, 2 hazards. I do have a reactor, so that's +2 actions. Oh, yes, good, fun. I did have to remember, actually pay attention to the cards. It doesn't tell you that. And make sure we're doing what's on the cards, I'm assuming. So then I have +2 cards. Because I used all my shields in the last one, so I need to make sure I can get some shields, because I rolled 2 hazards on the hazard die. I do another reactor for 2 more actions. 1 shield to block 1 of the damage, another reactor for 2 more actions, and then I can do 1 damage. So I did 1 damage. I only blocked 1 of their attacks, so I take 1 damage myself. Done. Next turn. Discard everything I played. End my remaining hand. Draw again. Okay. Oh, it looks like you damaged the drone's thruster. It's moving away from us. We need to catch up. Okay, all players must either discard 2 cards or roll the hazard die. Well, I happen to draw 2 shields, so I'm fairly safe rolling the hazard dice. Okay, and I got a blank on the hazard dice. Okay, actions. Play a reactor for +2 actions. Then a thruster for +2 cards. Reactor for another +2 actions. And then 2 damage cards, so I do 2 damage. I didn't get any hazards, so next turn. The debris is getting intense. We really need to get these shields down and get out of here. Okay, so I need to roll the hazard dice again. Well, draw a new card hand first. Roll the hazard dice again. Rolled 1 hazard. Okay. Reactor for +2 actions. Then I'm actually good. I'll do 1 shield to block the 1 hazard I rolled and 1 damage to finish this guy off. Shield disabled. Next turn. Woo, we got through. Decrypting the contents now. Let's get out of here. If you took any damage, I'll have someone fix up your ships later. You can also repair your ships at the armory along the way for a couple of credits. Okay, so repair 2 HP. Done. While we're waiting for this decryption process, I have a few things for you. The Moonrakers Council has provided some funds to help your mission ahead. Sadly, it's not much, but you can pick up some contracts along your way to earn more. All players gain 2 credits. So I have to physically get credits, apparently. I can't track it here. Okay, the council has also provided a few starting upgrades for your ship. Choose one part each and I'll make sure it's delivered. I kind of like doing extra damage, but that's got a lot of options, but we can go for this one. Here we go. I got the MG1 railgun. Purchase. And I have to put a damage 2 and a miss. They could have easily just had this wholly within this game and charged for it, but I see where they wanted to give it for free, but they wanted to make it available just to people who played the game. There's a couple different ways they could have handled it a little better, I think, but so far it's alright. This data decryption is almost finished. One last thing. No one should venture around here alone. And I've got something for you. Someone. Meet BLINK. They'll back you up if you get into a tight spot. Set up. What? Oh no. This is gonna be awkward. So, am I gonna get a dummy player? I'd say Blink. Got crap in. Basically a stormtrooper, it sounds like. Shuffle their cards. Okay, done. Good day. I'm here to assist you with anything you require. I am looking for love. If you know anyone. Okay. Face up in Blink's hand. Okay. You refresh your hand. Also refresh Blink's hand. Okay. Splendid. I'm glad you two are getting along. Take care of Blink. Oh look, the spy drone data has finished decrypting. There's a few different folders in here. Which one should I open? Okay. Garnet, sure. It looks like a set of coordinates deep in Henkel territory. It's labeled General Garnet. Sending you the coordinates now. Your task is to find and defeat General Garnet. You need to work your way through the Henkel sector before you get to her hideout. I suggest you take some contracts along the way to upgrade your ship. I have a feeling you're going to need it. Fly safe out there, Moonraker. Okay, so that was an introduction. Interesting. So I guess it taught us the basics of the game. If you played the actual game, you mostly know that already. So it looks like it's branching past, so whatever I choose now is going to determine what choices I have in the future. A meteor shower is heading this way. We need your help shielding the damage. Requirement shield and damage. Okay. Oh, I guess I have to. Rewards, credits, and crew. And if I go over here. Requirements. Oh, it actually requires a miss. Okay. But I'll go for this one since I happen to have. I don't know if I was supposed to already draw a card or. This meteor shower is coming in hot, and our little outpost here can't sustain any kind of major impact. Use your shields to ward off the incoming debris, and if you can keep the shields above half health, there might be something extra in it for you. In 3 turns. Roll the hazard die. Nothing on the hazard die. Play your card simultaneously. Okay, yes. So roll nothing on the hazard dice, so that's fine. So I do play a reactor, shield, reactor. Play thruster to draw 2 cards. I got another shield, so 2 shields. Done. hazard dice. 1 on the hazard dice. So yeah, so do reactor, then a thruster to draw 2 cards. Oh, I got 2 reactors. So reactor. I'm gonna trade a miss for a thruster with blink. Play another thruster, another reactor, the thruster, and I'll do 1 shield. Unfortunate, and I take 1 damage from my hazard I rolled. Done. Just gotta survive 1 more round. Okay. Last stretch. Remember, if the outpost ends above half health. Okay, I get what they're trying to say. 2 hazards, that's 3 hazards. I have to do reactor. Oh, I didn't wipe blink. Let's wipe blink, reset blink. Wow, blink got 3 misses. Reactor. Draw 2 cards with the thruster. Reactor. Draw 2 cards with the thruster. Reactor. Draw 2 cards with the thruster. Oh, do I want to? So I will do 1 shield, which is not. What? Yeah, I didn't have enough to save it. So I failed. Can I try that same mission again? Probably not. So my options now are ship part and credits. We'll go for capture trespassers since I went for the extra damage. I'm reading a UA light fighter signature ahead. This is highly unusual. The UA almost never ventures into this far into Henko control space. Let's disable their thrusters, and I'll take the pilot back to base for interrogation. Get ready. Here he is, and remember, you'll get paid for more if you take him alive. Die, Moonraker scum! Okay, I'll roll the hazard die. 1. The hazard die. Fighter will escape in 3 turns. So, reactor, thruster, reactor, thruster, reactor. I did roll a hazard, so I can shield the hazard and do damage. So I couldn't hit the thruster specifically unless I had 2 thrusters. Otherwise, I had to hit the fighter. I did block the hazard die. Because I use a shield, I don't get the subtract the 2. Next turn. I will discard 2 cards rather than roll the hazard die. So reactor gives me 2 actions. Thruster with 2 cards. Uh-oh. I only did 1 thruster, so I can't do damage on thrusters. I have to hit the fighter for 2. Okay. Choose 1 player to roll 2 hazard dice. I got 1 hazard. Oh, I got a fresh blink. Okay, so that's done. Fighter will escape at the end of this turn. So I need to do reactor, thruster, just to draw 2 cards, reactor, thruster, reactor, shield and damage. So we'll shield the hazard. finish off. Great work! His thrusters are down, and he got nowhere to go. Looks like he's beaming us a render signal now. Hopefully we can get some idea of why he was out this far. I'll let you find out. Will do. Here's your fee. But I'd also happily pay you with salvage from the UA fighter. Your choice. He certainly won't need it anymore. Okay, so I can take 3 credits or... Okay, so that mission was successful. So we get to go to the shop now. Contract. Welcome to the shop. You break it, you buy it. And then after you bought it, I'll break your elbows. Oh, we also do hull repairs here. Our mechanics can weld pretty much anything back together. While we're at it, we could likely rewire some additional power to your shields if you like. How much does it cost? Perhaps one of these staves off likely destruction for a few hours, but I doubt it. Choose widely. Rush shipment requires thrusters. Gambler. I'll go for the rush shipment. As a moon Hector reactor. Greetings. My crew is loading the cargo now. As you might have seen in the job posting, this is a rush cargo shipment. Basically, that means if you're even 1 minute late, the contract is voided. You might need to push your thrusters a little harder than usual to make it in time. Good luck. Hurry along now. Overclock those thrusters if you have to. To add a thruster. Probably a stupid idea. I can trash misses, so add 2 misses to my discard to get 2 more. Okay, 2 turns left. Yes, I got it. 2 hazard dice, 4 hazards. Okay, done. Impressive. Unload the supplies and grab your credits from the yard, Marshal. You might even have a spare part. Also, because you may... My job so easy today. I'll have the marshals to point you towards my mechanic. I told her to take a look at your boosting your thrusters, if you like. All players add a thruster to the discard pile. Okay, well, I suppose that's well, let's find out what this is, and then I'll... Okay, so a mystery. We've got games, we've got prizes, we got fun, we got it all. Welcome one, welcome all to the Tech Family Fair. We're new in town. We've got 1 game. Play it, or else we'll be serving Moonraker stew for dinner tonight. Sounds fun. What's the game? Welcome to the Loctery. Oh god. Our prizes today are loadout parts, but beware, if you push too far, you may end up missing the jackpot. Players can consecutively roll 1 or more hazard dice. For each blank rolled, 1 player must gain 1 miss card. For each hazard rolled, 1 player must gain 1 reactor card. For each doubled hazard rolled, 1 player must gain 1 default loadout card of their choice. Player must decide how many dice to roll before rolling dice. Players must add a card for each dice according to the roll. Players gain the cards from the supply and into their discard. Okay, thanks. Oh, roll 2 cards. I get a thruster and a loadout card. Well, so that was Moonrakers Luminor. I mean, it's alright. I mean, I could see this being slightly better playing with a few people, but it does definitely miss the whole negotiation aspect that makes Moonrakers fun. You know, I may try it at some point with a group, but it's not a game I'd be coming to a lot. It's got a few writing issues. Seems like translation errors, but that's not too bad. It's just not terribly exciting. A few things that weren't terribly clear as far as how I played. I might have missed something that I could have scrolled over to read, but as I said, it's alright. Well, anyways, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, or at least got an idea what we're looking at here and whether you're interested in this. It's a free game, so I wasn't really expecting a whole lot. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to check us out on other social media such as Instagram and Facebook, and don't forget to like and subscribe.